I'm the inspector, and in today's video I'm gonna show you how you can make accessories for The Sims 3. Now, this is not the most proficient and like the most clean and professional way you can create CC, but this is my way of making accessories. So hope this helps in any way. So step number 1 is to download Blender, Sims 3 Blender models, Milkshape, and TCH Workshop, or The Sims 3 Workshop, and Photoshop, or you can use any other photo or picture editing program. Step number 2, you're obviously gonna need the accessories you want to create. In my case, it's these pony wings, and I'm gonna be creating them for toddlers. So you can either create or download for free from websites such as Sketchfab. Step number 3 is to import your wing meshes into Blender, and to also import your body meshes. You can delete the cube, you can delete the light, you can delete the camera. You're not going to be needing that. And yeah, I have such a huge respect for anyone who knows how to create anything in Blender. And yeah, if you are feeling ambitious and want to create something completely in Blender, I recommend a lot of good YouTube tutorials. This video, I'm not gonna tell you how to work with Blender. I'm just showing you the process from turning your meshes into CC so you can see it in your game. But yeah, I really recommend just checking out YouTube, and like, do not be completely scared of it. I know it might be intimidating, and yeah, just like play around with it. If you haven't like downloaded for free like I do, like just play around with it. For example, I had to cut off the wings from the pony for me to get just the wings, and yeah, this is how it's looking. But right now I'm exporting it to an OBJ, and make sure you hide the body because then it's gonna show up in your Milkshape, and you don't want that. Step 4, import your OBJ into Milkshape. Open Sims 3 Workshop and find the accessory you want to replace in the game. For me, it's a bracelet, and you have to export the meshes into VCO and import that VCO now to Milkshape, and that's how we're gonna get the joints. Select the group with the wings, make sure it's this selected like red. Now go to joints and select your body part where you want your wings to be moving. In my case, it's spine 0, which is like the upper back. So for example, if you want earrings, you have to select left and right ear. If you want a bracelet, you select wrist. So this is what it's gonna let us be able to, that the wings are gonna move in their back, and they're just not gonna be soullessly flying around the sim, and it's not gonna look glitchy. It's gonna look, you know, like wings, like it's supposed to look. And when you're done selecting all the joints and assigning them, make sure you assign them. Now you can delete the bracelet that you imported, and you can export this as a VCO. Step number 5 is to open Sims Workshop again. I mentioned this before, that you're supposed to export it before, and I just happen to have already a VCO of the bracelet in my laptop. So you just go to Sims 3 accessories, you wait for it to load, and you just pick an accessory, you name it something, and you load it. Now As I said, I'm making this for a toddler. So even though we have a child selected, I'm gonna select toddler and I'm gonna unselect child. And in this section, you can choose what life stages are gonna be able to wear this CC. You can also choose the clothing type and where you can find it in CAS, which is in categories. Go to mesh, select a level of detail and import your VCO project. And when you're doing this, make sure you click on every single one of the level options, and you have to import your mesh into every single one of those levels, so that when the game is in a like lower, oh god, I don't know how to, it's like quality. I don't really understand it, to be honest, but I just know you have to select it to make sure it's not laggy or buggy. If you go to textures, you're gonna see all the different variants of the previous accessory that you've chosen. So here you can just delete or maybe create a different variants for whatever you're creating. I'm just deleting all of them right here. I don't want any options, like I just want to have one variant of wings and I'm just gonna recolor them every single time. If you're really lucky like me, the Pony OBJ I downloaded already came with a UV map, so I just uploaded the wing UV map that came with the project. So if you are creating your own like accessory from scratch, I have to redirect you again to YouTube. That's how I personally got the most knowledge from when it comes to UV mapping and textures and everything. I might do a completely separate video just for all the textures and UV mapping, so if you're interested, comment down below. But yeah, you upload it to your multiplier. I also uploaded to overlay. And yeah, I just delete the skin ambient. I don't really need it because it's on the back and it's not gonna affect the skin shadows or anything. And yeah, this is how it's looking. So before I want to export this project, I want to see if the joints I assigned to in Milkshape are actually, you know, working. So I'm just you're gonna go to tools and you want to go to animation loader, and I'm just gonna load a random animation just to see if the wings stay attached where they're supposed to be and if they're moving with the body like they're supposed to. And yeah, and if everything is working like it's supposed to, we can export it to a Sims 3 pack. And step 6 is to download it into your game. You can also export it to be a package, but I prefer downloading CC through launcher. And now, the big reveal. You should be able to see your accessory creation in CAS, and you should be able to recolor it. And yeah, we're done basically. That's how you create accessories in the Sims 3 for CC with this whole process. Yeah. I hope this video was helpful, and I can't wait to see some of your guys' creations. So thank you so much for watching, and I really hope this helps. Bye.